What's up, guys? It's your boy Chris from Unguided Productions. As you can see, I'm still on my phone, still having that internet problem, but ain't gonna stop me, and I will do everything I can to keep my daily video going. Thank you for all the replies and all the love from the last video yesterday talking about my problems with my Wi-Fi. I really appreciate the fact that you guys understand and you don't hate me for it. That makes me feel really good. So today's video, I want to talk about 3 specific foods that sound kind of like nasty, or may sound nasty to you, but in all actuality are actually really, really good. And so these are foods that that I grew up eating with my family and that they like, so I figured I'd share it with you guys and you guys can try them if that's something you're interested in. So the first food item that I want to talk about is pickled eggs. Alright, so basically what it is you take an egg and you hard boil it, or you hard boil a bunch of eggs, depending on if you want to do one at a time or have more for the days to come. And after they're hard boiled, you let them cool down, you let them sit, but then you put them in a jar of pickle juice. And you can get this from any jar of pickles that you have finished, bought, and you just don't know what to do anything with the juice, and assuming you don't toss the juice, because some people do, some people don't. Some people actually really like drinking the juice. I don't know if you're one of those people, but if you are, props to you. But take the pickle juice and just put the eggs in the pickle juice, let them sit for at least 24 hours. We typically let it do, I think we do 2 days, we do 48 hours, but 24 hours it's still just as good. And you take it out, and the egg has a pickly taste to it, and it's amazing, especially if you put some salt on it. I don't know if you guys put salt on your deviled eggs, but what am I saying? Hard-boiled eggs? Sorry. And there's no editing. I can't edit, so you guys have to deal with my mess-ups. I apologize. But yeah, so pickled eggs are phenomenal. So try them if you haven't. Item number 2 is actually a peanut butter grilled cheese. Now, when I talk to people about this, they always talk about how nasty that sounds, and cheese and peanut butter just don't go good together. And you're right, I get it. I totally get it. I would never take a slice of cheese and just throw some peanut butter on top and call it a meal and call it, fancy, good food. Like, I wouldn't do that. But on a grilled cheese, that's a different story. So, all you gotta do is, most people, hopefully, know how to make a grilled cheese. If you don't, it's real simple. All you gotta do is get 2 slices of bread, get your cheese of choice. Typically, I do American cheese. Butter one side of bread, put it on the skillet that you have hopefully warmed up, and it's not cold because that's not gonna cook. Butter one side, put it down on the skillet, on the pan that you're using. Put your cheese down on that slice of bread. On the other slice of bread, cover it with peanut butter. I use crunchy because that's my favorite kind of peanut butter, but you can use creamy if you so desire. And then on the opposite side with the peanut butter, just make sure there's butter on that as well. And you can actually even do that after putting the peanut butter side on top of the cheese that's on the piece of bread that's already on the skillet. And then you can butter the top piece of bread so when you flip it, it can crisp up well. And then, like I said, just make it like you would any other grilled cheese, just with peanut butter on it. And it is fantastic. It is so delicious. And it's like perfect camping food. So if you go camping, bring bread, cheese, and peanut butter, and a stove, like a small camping portable stove, and you'll be set forever. And it's phenomenal. It's great. I tried it once with my dad and I fell in love, and that's how I eat all my grilled cheese now. I don't have regular grilled cheese if I can get away with it. I typically put peanut butter on it, so that's good. And then the third weird item that I'm going to be talking about is shit. I didn't even think of a third one. Well then, this is awkward. Forgive me. Let's see. Let's run through some things in our head, in my head, because you can't really be here. Let's see. No, that's not it. Nope. Nope. Okay, screw it. It's technically not a food item, but this is something that is edible, and I use it when I eat fries and such. And people seem to think I'm weird for it, but I love it. So what I do, so like for French fries, you know how a lot of people eat fries with ketchup or with ranch or with like some kind of queso cheesy sauce, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, what I do whenever I get fries, I take ranch and ketchup and I mix them up. And I make my own kind of Thousand Island dressing, but without the relish. Because that's really all Thousand Island is. If you didn't know, you can make your own Thousand Island by putting ketchup, ranch, and relish together, and you got Thousand Island. And it tastes just the same. So, what I do is, like I said, I take ranch and I take ketchup and I mix them up. And so I do that for typically every fry that I order. I mean, unless it's McDonald's, because I don't like opening up their little packets of ketchup. But if I'm at like Denny's, I'll get like ketchup and ranch, mix it up, and I'll eat my fries that way. Or I'll dump it on top of my fries and eat it with a fork. And it's really good. So don't knock until you try it. Don't knock until you try any of these, guys. They're really good. Like I said, the last one really wasn't a food item, but it is edible, and people give me a lot of shit for doing it. They always are like, that's really nasty. How could you do that? Because it's good. I don't know. My dad does ketchup and mayo mixed together, and he eats fries like that. That is nasty, in my opinion. But I don't know. I guess to each his own, right? So, let me know down below if you guys have any weird foods or combinations that you guys like that other people typically don't find edibly attractive. Let me know down below if you like any of the things that I've said, if you've tried them before, and if you haven't, go check them out and come back and let me know what you think of them. Let me know if I led you in the right direction and you enjoy it and I got you hooked on something new. Let me know. I look forward to that. Also, give me some ideas for videos. You guys have been doing some videos ideas in the comments, which I really appreciate, because once I get my internet back up, those are things that I will start doing for you. I will start doing those videos you guys are suggesting, because those are what you want to see, and that's what I want to do for you, because I want to make you guys happy, because you're subscribing to me. So that's my job. That's my job as an entertainer, is to make you guys happy. So I will start doing that once I get my Wi-Fi figured out. Thank you for watching today's video, guys. Make sure to subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Like, I will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.